A lot of Christians think that if you have anxiety and depression, it means that your faith isn't strong enough. It means that your relationship with God is not strong enough. And a lot of times people who have to deal with this trial get told a lot of things that are not helpful, and that's why I started my channel, was to be able to help encourage Christians in the ways that that they need, that I've needed. So with that being said, anxiety and depression, I have learned in my experience as a Christian that you can get delivered and set free from anxiety and depression. But there will still be lingering effects from your childhood wounds, from just wounds from your past, that if you don't deal with those things, those wounds, the anxiety and depression is just going to come back up and manifest again in your mind and in your body and all the things. So sorry, I'm trying to get the sun to stay out of the shot, but it will not be contained today. So maybe if I just don't want to get in trouble with the police while I'm driving. So if you do not deal with your wounds from your past, but then you've had this radical encounter with God where He just took away that suffering for you, the reality is, whatever is going on in our mind, eventually it's going to come back up again. Whatever thoughts you have about yourself that are affected by just how you were treated by people who were supposed to care for you and protect you, or just friendships, extended family, experiences in life where disappointments happened and a lie took root in your heart. So just as an encouragement this morning, if you are struggling with anxiety or depression and you are doing everything in your power to cope with it, get the medication if you need it, but also just know that it could be that you need to go to therapy or counseling to help process your pain in a deeper way so that you can move forward. And it might actually get worse as you are processing your pain, because stuff is coming up. That's why we don't process our pain, because pain comes up and grief comes up and it hurts and we don't want to feel it and we want to escape from it. So I just encourage you that if you are in a season like I am, embrace the pain, treat it as the medication for pain. Even though it is pain, you need to feel pain in order for the pain to be relieved. So that might seem like it's counterproductive, especially if you're a Christian and you've been in the church long enough. A lot of people tell you just kind of move on with your life. You're not a victim. You're not a victim to your past. You're not, and don't go looking into your past or whatever. Actually, you do need to look into your past, because a lot of stuff from your past is still following you. You're trying to stuff it in the closet. It's gonna keep you know, the more things you pack in a closet and you don't organize it, you don't sift through it, you don't just take stuff out, throw things away, that closet is just going to get packed and more compacted until you can't shut the door anymore. And that's what you're doing if you're deciding, well, I'm a Christian, I read my Bible, I pray, I go to worship, you know, I experience God's presence during worship. I'm just naming things that I've thought myself. So maybe that's not even you, but you know, you think, well, I'm doing all the things, so this pain that's happening, it's probably just the enemy trying to attack me. So, you know, you pray scripture and you have friends pray for you, and it's like this stuff still doesn't go away, and you're like, what is wrong with me? Like, why can't I move on? Why can't I go forward? And it's like, well, there's a lot of stuff that you never dealt with. It could be that maybe your parents just didn't understand you, and so you felt very misunderstood growing up. Or you know, just think about, like, everybody wants to honor their parents, and the thing is, you can't come to a place of actually being able to honor your parents in the way they need to be honored, and then because you're dishonoring yourself. So don't dishonor yourself for the sake of feeling like you have to honor your parents. Look back at your childhood, and, you know, maybe you had good parents, and that's great. Maybe they were strong believers. Maybe they did make themselves available to be safe spaces for your feelings and your emotions and all the things. But a lot of people, a lot of parents didn't have parents that did that for them, and so they're all just trying the best they can. Although some parents refuse to take ownership of what they did wrong, and they don't want it to be brought up, and then that makes it more painful for you, because instead of them honoring your story and honoring you for your courage to actually heal yourself, they want to project their own stuff on you and make you feel guilty for wanting to heal, so that they don't have to feel guilty for not trying to heal themselves. That's the whole thing. You know, God is the healer, but He can't heal you if you're refusing to walk in the process of healing that He has for you. Yes, there's deliverance. Yes, there's inner healing. Yes, the presence of God can do a lot of things supernaturally, but you also need to use all the tools and resources that God has to heal and move forward. So that is my 2 cents for the day. And I guess I'm making a vlog today, and I guess I thought, you know, maybe I could just share a few things that I'm learning in this season, and hopefully that'll help a few people, like it's helped me, because that is my heart. And anyway, thank you so much for all my subscribers, for all my friends, family, and complete strangers that are watching my content. But most importantly, I'm here to serve, so I hope that my videos are encouraging. So have a blessed day, and I'll be around, and I hope that, okay, I don't know how to close this, so goodbye.